It is Thursday, October 29th. Let's go ahead and get started. So today, first task you'll complete is your 43rd daily journal. And here's your prompt. And this relates to what we're going to read today, so this is why I'm asking this. But imagine this scenario. If the government suddenly showed up at your house and explained that you had to leave, could only take one backpack worth of items, what would you take and why? So imagine that if you could only take one backpack worth of things from your home, what would you take with you and explain why? And then the rest of today is going to revolve around reading from night. So you'll have pages to read and then some basic questions to answer about the text that you read. So, of course, you're going to read pages 15 to 28, which is in the title of the assignment. And to read, remember, you can click on this PDF, which downloads to your computer, or you can click this link, which opens up the book in a new window. Scroll down in the book until you find page 15 and start reading there, and read up to page 28. Following reading, you'll have some questions to answer. There are 9 of them. And sorry, the numbering is a little off, but you answer these 9 questions and answer in as much detail as you can. A lot of them give you the page number, like page 28, page 24. Okay, just do your best. Now, let me give you a little context for what's going to happen in the book today. Mr. Wiesel and his family are going to be taken from their homes by the Nazi soldiers. And so you'll references to people like the Hungarian police. Those people have decided to stand with the Nazis, so they are against the Jewish people. So Wiesel and his family, they're going to all be rounded up from their homes, forced to leave by soldiers with guns, and then they're going to be taken to a new neighborhood, and then they're going to be transported away with only what they could carry with them. And they're going to be taken in train cars. The people are going to be shoved in so tightly that they could not even sit down. So imagine being shoved into a room with so many people that you can't even sit. And then they're going to be taken to a concentration camp called Buchenwald. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere in Eastern Europe. So you can see these little black boxes. Those are the houses and or buildings of the camp. It's surrounded by fields. So the train tracks would take them all the way out there, kind of in the middle of nowhere, and that's where these horrible things would happen. Here's what it looks like today. The buildings have all fallen apart, and yet there were thousands of buildings, as you can see. They stretch on into the distance. Last thing to know, as the train pulls up, they are going to see what they call the crematorium. They're going to see flames and fire rising from a smokestack. This is a picture of what that might have looked like. A tall tower sticking out of a building, and the flames are coming out of the building because, very sadly, this is where they would burn, not alive necessarily, but burn the bodies of people they had killed because the Nazis were killing so many Jewish people that they didn't have room to bury them all. Very sad, but it really happened, so we're going to study it as an important event in history. That's a little context to hopefully help you with pages 15 through 28. So please read those pages at night, answer these 9 questions about the text in a text box, and if you have any questions or any part of the text is hard to understand or the questions are confusing, feel free to shoot me an email or use the question board. I hope you enjoy and learn from this reading. It's a very important book, and I will see you tomorrow.